And we are back, continuing our high school volleyball action between the UST Junior Golden Tigresses and the DLSZ Junior Lady Spikers. We are already at set number 3 and starting off great in that first 2 sets. The Junior Golden Tigresses are now looking to end the match in this 3rd set, but our intense second game this Sunday is not yet over, and here we are now with set number 3. Now, well, the Junior Lady Spikers managed to stage a comeback here, and those first 2 sets were in favor of the UST. But again, so much is at stakes here. DLSZ will want to keep their Final Four hopes alive. They are currently at a 3-6 standing. In the meanwhile, on the other side of the court, UST at a 6-3 standing. They are looking in securing that Final Four spot after taking home this win. They need this win today to take home that Final Four spot. And in the meantime, our players are now getting ready as we start our 3rd set here. And again, we would like to thank those tuning in through the Pilipinas Live, available for Filipinos everywhere now. We would also want you to catch more high school volleyball action at the UAAP Varsity channel on Signal TV, channel 263. And in the meantime, now getting ready to serve, doing the honors of serving and opening our 3rd set is Sabine Valdez, graduating setter of the DLSZ here for season 86. Really wanting to make the most of her final year here, wearing the Zobel uniform. And in the meantime, scoring fresh is Abby Sinson, coming in for the first time here in our 3rd set. Now we are looking at the second group of UST already here in our 3rd set, after taking those first 2 sets, after dominating those first 2 sets. So we'll see how the second set of players will still give it a go here for UST. This time Mauricio with a one-hand set. And unfortunately, a net touch was called on UST. And a 3-point here for DLSZ. Again, we have been seeing some similar things happen here in those first 2 sets. Also here in our 3rd set, both teams at an intense push and pull early on. Unfortunately, that service error by Alemania will give UST another free point here. And some parents of the Junior Lady Spikers showing extreme support here inside the Adamson University Gymnasium. Really showing so much pride for their daughters here. And in the meantime, Mauricio will set it up to Sinson. And Abby Sinson scores yet again for UST, scoring 2 points already in her playing time here, in her first playing time here so far in today's game. Look at that. Abby Sinson finishing that point right away, and she will be sending that ball in. Soto will try to give it a go. Mauricio was there. Chua this time around. And Chua scores. Isa Chua for the first time today. And even the second group of UST so far are still picking up the pace here for España, as they are now up by 3. For serving 1, Abby Sinson, still the go-to girl here. Valdez sets it up, but dug up by Sinson. Mauricio this time sends it to Rubin. It goes through that net. Attack error will give LaSalle here a chance to serve here. 2-4. They are only down by 2, and it's early, still early here in our set number 3. In the meantime, Erin Soto will give it a go in the service line. She has been doing some services early on in the first sets. And in the meantime, Kim Rubin will score right away for UST. And let's take a look at that. Kim Rubin with that great athleticism shown there. Also only in junior high, but still making things happen here In the meantime, Jai Adrao will send that ball in. Valdez sets it up to Tria, but dug up by Sinson. And that lucky attack there by Kim Ruben still works for UST. And let's take a look at this replay here. Kim Ruben finding that gap there between the blockers in front of her. And speaking of another junior high player, Jai Adrao is still serving here and still playing in this third set. And the net touch will be called on UST, and LaSalle will score off freely from that error. Let's take a look at that great call by our referees there. It was Ruben that attempt to block it, touching the net. Again, we really would commend the officials of our games here in the UAAP. Fortunately, that error, that service by Rian Cortez will go straight to the net here. Again, her brother and her mom is also present here inside the Adamson University Gymnasium. Isa Chua playing here for the first time today in this third set, sends that ball in. Mauricio this time sets it up to Sinson. But ball is still alive. Great effort by the Lady Spikers. Mauricio tried that 1-2 play. A little too aggressive, unfortunately. And a point here for De La Salle Isabel. Slowly, not letting the lead get any bigger here. As this time, Kat Tria, another graduating player for Isabel, will send this ball in. Mauricio sets it up to Ruben. And that was down the line. Kim Ruben continues to score here in our set number 3 here in today's game. UST is now up by 4. They were able to bag those first 2 sets. And so they are looking on ending today's match here in this third set. Meanwhile, our game is far from over. So much time still for Isabel to turn things around here. And service error will now give a chance for Isabel to serve here, and they will go to Julia Andres. Julia Andres, another graduating player for Isabel, is the middle blocker, one of the middle blockers of the team. And also scored so far and contributed for Isabel in today's game. 5 serving 8. Julia will give it a go. Chua with that first ball. Mauricio quick to Braun. And Amy Braun finishes that point right away. Let's take a look at this replay. Great connection and an even better elevation. Just the perfect height. A.V. Braun to score off from that point. And our score now is 9-5. UST is up by 4 here. And A.V. Braun sends that ball in. This time, it was Alemania who did that attack. Unfortunately, it goes long there. And Yayan Alemania is one of the go-to scorers. Unfortunately, those attack errors are really slowing down things here for De La Salle Isabel. In the meantime, A.V. Braun continues to serve for UST. And Valdez will set it quick to Soto, but Chua was there. Mauricio this time to Sinson. Great dig there, but just no one to get that second ball. And Abby Sinson will score for UST. 11-5 is our score now. And what a find so far. Yayan Alemania shown in your screens. One of the go-to scorers of Isabel today. And meanwhile, A.V. Braun, unfortunate service goes straight to the net there. And this time, LaSalle will give it a go at the service line. Coach Kung Fu Reyes talking to his girls after those errors. As their senior setter, Valdez will give it a go. And a service ace under Sabine Valdez in today's game. The score is Isabel's 7th point. Again, these Lady Spikers are still not letting this game go easy for the UST. And those service aces. That replay is just one of the reasons why In the meantime, Valdez will return to serve. Fortunately, goes straight to the net there. Finally, UST will now have a chance to serve here. They are again up by 5 after that error. Again, these errors of Zabel has been really costing them. They are down by 2 sets already, so they really would have to make things differently and faster here. This time, ball alive. Cortez will give it a go, asking for a touch, and a touch was given there. Rian Cortez, a much-needed score there to boost the morale of her teammates. There was a touch called there on that attack. Smart move by team captain Rian Cortez. Meanwhile, Yayan Alemania will give this serve a little outside there, straight outside. And another free point here for UST. And meanwhile, serving for the UST Junior Golden Tigresses is Abby Sinson. Was playing here only in this 3rd set, but still contributing. Sinson with that first ball. And a miscommunication. And a service ace for De La Salle Zabel. Really not letting go of this game just yet. In the meantime, Erin Soto will return to serve here in today's game. They're only down by 4 here. So much can still happen. Sinson with that first ball. Mauricio sets it up to Ruben. Solid block this time around. You see it on the De La Salle side. Rian Cortez. Talk about this team captain, be it in her attack, service aces, or just this block. Look at that. Team captain is really setting up the standards high for her teammates. In the meantime, Chua will send the ball over. Valdez to Tria. But Sinson was there. Mauricio sets it up to Ruben. Dug up by Alemania. Tria will try again. Unfortunately, that point will go to UST this time around. And it is courtesy of Isa Chua. Let's take a look at this replay here. Great effort from both our teams to really just cover their floors here. But great find by Isa Chua. In the meantime, Jai Adrao will return to serve here for UST. You really can see how Coach Kung Fu Reyes is giving a chance for her much younger players to give it a go here inside the UAAP court. And speaking of players, AV Braun scores another one for UST after that great find there, despite those 2 blockers in front of her. And Jai Adrao is still serving for UST here. Up by Sanizal. But a solid block this time. A.V. Braun also contributing in terms of blocks for UST. And Jai Adrao is still serving here. So far, UST is at a 6-point lead. The first 2 sets were in their favor. And it's Zabel wanting to try to catch up here. And Rian Cortez scores that much-needed point here for De La Salle Zabel. And take a look at that great back set there by Valdez. And an even better finish there by team captain Rian Cortez. And she will be serving here fresh from that point. Sinson as first ball, Mauricio to Ruben, and Kim Ruben off the block scores right away. Slowly again, just like in those first 2 sets, establishing quite a big lead here, able to pull away from De La Salle Zabel. But we still gotta give it an commend these girls. Sanizal really providing great coverage so far for La Salle, and that service by Chua will go outside, and a free point here for Zobel. As Katria is now getting ready to serve again here in our 3rd set. Again, our score is 17-12. UST up by 5. Mauricio sets it quick to Braun. And Braun does not stop from scoring in today's game. A.V. Braun just came in our third set, but continues to deliver for the team since then. In the meantime, some substitutions coming in. Belen will be coming in for the white shirts here. As Julian Mindanao is also coming in for the first time today for DLSZ Zobel. And on the other side of the court, Kim Ruben is now getting ready to serve this ball in. 18 serving 12. And a service ace for Kim Ruben. Another service ace here for this girl, because look at her serve. Great angle, great timing, and even smarter find there. And that's what makes a perfect service ace for UST. Unfortunate that service error will now give LaSalle here a chance here. They are now only down by 6. And in the meantime, Julia Andres, graduating middle blocker, is now getting ready to send this ball in. Still not letting this game go after all. They are down by 6. Abby Simpson scoring right away for UST, making their lead now to 7 points. Look at Abby Simpson go. Look at that elevation. Abby Simpson. Some substitutions will now be coming in. Iya Penulyar will be replacing Jai Adao, as A.V. Braun will return to serve for UST here. 5 points away, but that service error, unfortunately, gives Zobel a chance here. And serving is Julian Mindanao, a grade 11 opposite hitter for the team here. First time serving also today. Great serve, but a little too outside, unfortunately. And a free point for UST. Now these errors definitely not helping DLSZ Zobel here. And Coach Maya will be calling in some substitutions. Rian Cortez will be coming in along with Sabine Valdez. Both graduating players. Great serve there, but dug up by LaSalle. Alemania tries to call on for the line there. And according to the linesman, there was a check called by our referees there. What an attack there by Yayan Alemania. By far, also one of the younger players again by LaSalle. But the way she has been playing so far, you really can't tell. Meanwhile, Penulyar sets it up, but the block there by Cortez and Erin Soto. I believe that is Erin Soto's first point here in today's game. Really maximizing her height advantage. After all, she is the tallest player in this season, in the tournament rather, as Yayan Alemania will return to serve. Ruben with that first ball. Chua, but dug up by Alemania. Cortez with that soft tip. Simpson was there. This time, Chua will try, and Chua finds that hole and scores right away for UST. Let's take a look at this. Lisa Chua really adjusting that speed of her attack there. And scoring effectively for UST. Meanwhile, Sam Marzan is coming back in for DLSZ Zobel, as Abby Simpson will return to serve for UST here. This time, Valdez sets it up to Cortez, and Rian Cortez scores still for DLSZ Zobel. This team captain, look at that attack there, telling us that this game is not yet over for her squad. As Erin Soto will return to serve here. Again, she is the tallest player and she is only 14 years old. Mauricio sets it up to Chua. Dug up by Alemania. Marzan will try, but Penullar was there. This time, Ruben with that soft touch there, and that will work for Kim Ruben. UST now 2 points away from taking home the win today. Let's take a look at that great adjustment. What a smart move there by Kim Ruben to adjust mid-air. And this time, Rachel Bahamonde, first time coming in today, their middle blocker for UST, as Iya Penullar will send this ball a little outside. Still a chance here for DLSZ. They are down by 5 here. Meanwhile, Rian Cortez, team captain and also one of the consistent go-to scorers of the team today, still holding on into this game. Our score is 18 serving 23. Since on with that first ball. Quick there by Bahamonde. And coming off fresh in this third set, she scores right away for UST. Look at that quick swipe there by Rachel Bahamonde. And in the meantime, Isa Chua will return to serve here. UST is now at match point. What a strong serve there. Valdez sets it up to Marzan. And that is on down the line. Great attack there by Sam Marzan. Let's take a look at this replay. What a cross-court attack right down the line. Salzabel still holding on to this game, telling us this is not yet over. Saving that match point by UST as Alemania will send this ball in. Mauricio sets it up to Ruben. And a solid block and another save for DLSZ here. 20-24 is our score here. Let's take a look at this replay. Great anticipation there by those blockers of Lasao. We have Andres and Valdez there, really guarding their net here as Marzan will send that ball in. Mauricio sets it quick to Bahamonde, but dug up by Lasal. Cortez will try. Ball is alive, but that 1-2 play, Mangli Mauricio finishes the game for UST Junior Golden Tigresses. Let's take a look at that, worthy of a replay, delivering that final blow for our Junior Golden Tigresses. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, 7th win of UST here in season 86. And now again, congratulations for UST on that very well-deserved win here. And still a commendable effort shown to us by the DLSZ Junior Lady Spikers. You would want to commend all those players who stepped up, both young and senior players, really proving to us why UAAP is such a great league. Meanwhile, in set number 3, let's take a look at what happened here. Again, just like in those first 2 sets, the UST Junior Golden Tigers has maximized their leads at the start of each set. They were able to manage to execute much more consistent attacks as well as defense, even though these are the players playing here in this third set are their second group already. And let's take a look at our final scores: 13-25, 17-25, 20-25. And the winner of today's game here in our second game in our Sunday triple header is none other than the UST Junior Golden Tigresses. We gotta congratulate the whole squad as well as their head coach, Kung Fu Reyes. Now it's time to talk about the player of the game who have led UST to a very much needed win here. And joining us through the panel is none other than Jai Adrao. Now, Jai Adrao, unang-una, congratulations. Bien Arasan, unang-una, congratulations sa naging win nyo ngayong araw. Now tell me, let's talk about the game. Simula set 1 hanggang set 3, naging consistent yung mga laro nyo. Ano yung nakatulong sa inyo for this consistency?
Yung number 1 po na nakatulong sa amin is communication. Each game po, pinapaalala sa amin niya, communication. Para po, like, usap po, kasi po, yun po yung ano namin like, wala kami masyado sa team. Communication po. We're working on that po more.
And we definitely saw that communication. Now, with this win, you guys were able to secure that Final Four spot. So anong pwede pa naming mai-expect na ano pang ibibigay nyo, ikaw at ng the rest of the team and the rest of the season?
Ma-expect nyo po sa amin na ibibigay pa po namin yung best namin. Like, para mapakita po sa UST community na mag-i-improve pa po kami. Kaya po naman yung mga games, ganyan-ganyan po.
And syempre, this is one of your best player of the game moments. May gusto ka bang pasalamatan at batiin sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayong araw?
Gusto ko lang po mag-thank you sa UST community, kay Sir Cadano po, kay Attorney Nico, Attorney Arnel. Thank you so much po. Thank you po kay Father. And thank you po sa mami ko na nanonood ngayon. Kay Daddy po. Yun.
And once again, this is none other than joining us, Bien Arasan, leading the UST Junior Golden Tigresses to their win number 7 here in season 86. Again, thank you so much for tuning in only here live through the Pilipinas Live. But our high school volleyball action is not yet over because right after this, we have the DLSZ and Adamson Baby Falcons give it a go here in the UAAP. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Alison Go, and see you next time.